Welcome back class 8 students. I am back again with a new chapter which is chapter number 30 of your book, Report Writing. So open your books, pick up your pens and let's get started. So we'll start with part A, which is the definition of report writing. A report is a brief account of an event that has already taken place. The report helps in recording the events of importance that occur in our day-to-day life. It attempts to present the first-hand information of an incident or event. A report of an event presents a record of events that took place. A report of an event includes one's ideas, opinions, and impressions about the event. Now, here are some points to remember. Let's read about them one by one. First point is mention the place, date, time, and other relevant facts about the event. Second is include information collected from the people around or affected by the event. Third point is write the name of the reporter. Provide the suitable title or heading. Write in the past tense. Then write a reported speech and use passive form of expression. Next point is develop ideas like causes, reasons, consequences, opinions logically. Write in a less formal and more descriptive manner while writing a report for a school magazine. Present your ideas and impressions to make the report interesting. Now here you can see this is the format of report writing. For writing a report, at first we start with the heading part. For example, here the heading is Citizens Help Police Nab Purse Snatcher. The second line is the byline in which we write Special Correspondent HT. Then we start with the introductory paragraph. Like here, it is written Kolkata, 5 March, alert bystanders on Tuesday chased and caught a young man who allegedly snatched a bag containing rupees 50,000 from a senior citizen after diverting his attention in Siliguri. In the next paragraph, we can write the further details about the incident. The police said that around 10 a.m., Pranab, a senior citizen, withdrew rupees 50,000 from the HDFC bank. As he left the bank, the youth came up to Mr. Pranab and told him that he had dropped some papers. As he looked down, the youth snatched the bag and ran away. When Mr. Pranab raised an alarm, the passerby chased and caught the youth and handed him over the police. Now we can also add details or future course. Like here it is written, the suspect was identified as Manoj, a youth from Asansol. The police congratulated the citizens for their quick action. Now here in part D we have some specimen reports. Let's consider the first one. India records 45,903 new COVID-19 cases and 490 more deaths. India's COVID-19 case load rose to 85,53,657 with 45,903 new infections being reported, while the number of people who have recuperated from the disease crossed 79 lakh, pushing the national recovery rate of 92.56%, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Monday. The death toll from the disease climbed to 1,26,611 with 490 new fatalities being registered. The data updated on 8 a.m. showed the total number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 79,17,373, pushing the national recovery rate of 92.56%, while the case of fatality rate stands at 1.48%. The number of active cases of COVID-19 remained below 6 lakh for the 11th consecutive day. There are 5,09,673 active cases of the coronavirus infection in the country as on date, which comprises of 5.96% of the total caseload. That data stated. Similarly, in the second example, we can see the China lays claim to Galwan Valley blames India for the border clash. This was the topic, and we can start it with the date and time. And in the next line, as you can see, the place is also mentioned. Then after that, we'll start with the content part, which is China says the Galwan Valley with Chinese and Indian troops were engaged in a deadly clash falls entirely within its territory. As Beijing blamed New Delhi for the June 15 military clash at the border that left 20 Indian soldiers dead. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said in a statement on Friday that the Galwan Valley, which is the part of the disputed Ladakh region, is located on the Chinese side of the line of actual control, that is LAC, the de facto border between the two Asian rivals. It was the deadliest clash between the nuclear-armed neighbors in decades, although China has not said whether it suffered any casualties. According to Zhao, the fight was instigated by Indian frontline soldiers who violently attacked Chinese troops who were in the area of negotiation. The adventurous act of the Indian army have seriously undermined the stability of the border areas, threatened the lives of Chinese personnel, violated the agreements reached between the two countries on the border issue, and breached the basic norms of governing international relations. China's embassy in India said in a statement on Saturday. Also on Friday, Zhao said China was not holding any Indian soldier in the Himalayan border standoff between the two countries, but has not directly addressed media reports that China released 10 of them on Thursday. My information is that at present there is no Indian personnel detained on the Chinese side, Zhao said, according to an English version of his daily briefing posted on the ministry's website. Indian officials have denied that any soldiers were in Chinese custody. In the same manner, you have to do part E, in which you have to write the newspaper reports on the following topics. So, practice as much as you can, and if you have any doubt in any of the part, you can refer your teacher. With that, we come to an end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed this session. We'll meet again in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, take care.